Hello everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I thought I'd do this live chat because I think the previous ones didn't do too well. They didn't go well. So I thought I'd come on live and could have a quick chat. How are you all doing? Ziad, how are you? Alessandra, alaikum salam, ciao. Come stai? I just had an amazing time in Italy actually. What a beautiful place. Goodness. Bo, Aman, Amira, Ibadim, Hala, alaikum salam. Jum'ah Mubarakah to you all. Thank you. I hope you're all doing very well on this beautiful day. It's a gorgeous day today in London. Shema, Rosa, Azam. Bene. Wonderful. Bellissimo. I actually did Italian in high school. I loved it so much. And the only thing I memorized was devi andare sempre dritto, devi prendere la seconda a sinistra. That's it. Yes. My Spanish isn't great. So how are you all doing? How's everything going? Remember guys, this is a exclusive chat, which means it shouldn't be shared. It's here, it's just for the SY fan club. Thank you, Bo. Thank you for noticing. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Hilal, thank you so much. God bless you all. Thank you. Yes, I apologize for the my God, it's terrible here, lighting, for the absence, but I really did need a quick holiday, vacation, to be with my wife and family and just unplug, unwind. Zunaira, Wiam, alaikum salam, from Tunisia. Did you all like latest release Shirvan Shah Palace? I haven't really been able to keep up as much as I'd like to, would have liked to, but did you all like the new release? Shirvan Shah actually is a piece from Ecstasy. It's a major single for me, major release for me. So actually it's not just another release. It's a very important. It's terrible lighting here. It's a very important release actually for me because it's a track from Ecstasy actually, from the upcoming album. Hope you all liked it. Wonderful. I wanted to say that, you know, this I mentioned this the other day. I don't know if it went through. If the connection was okay. I don't know if I got disconnected or not, but the music of this album, Azerbaijan Timeless Presence, particularly 3 or 4 tracks like Shirvan Shah, and in general the album, I'd say, overall album, I'd say, this music is not just the music of Azerbaijan. Yes, of course, it's the music of Azerbaijan, but it's part of a greater legacy. A legacy of the Sufi, the Silk Road, first and foremost, and the legacy of the Islamic civilization. This is, really, if there's anything beautiful about it, it's the tradition. It's the fact that the instruments used, the demeanor, the majesty of it and the beauty of it, really goes back to the legacy of Islamic civilization and the Islamic tradition. It would be wrong to assume that this is just, say, just a local project, just for a country. It's actually bigger than that. It's part of a greater legacy, because I'm more interested in that legacy than in the particularities. Although the particularities are important, but I'm interested in the greater legacy. So yeah, it came as a little bit of a disruption, but it was a good disruption.
This is an update for all passengers in the lounge travelling to Dubai this afternoon on the EK16 in association with Qantas. We have just spoken to our colleagues at the gate, and the turnaround is all now back on track with catering and cleaning. The new departure time is now 3:30, so the crew and the cleaners and caterers are working towards this at the moment. We do suggest, however, you stay here with us in the lounge until we call
an
you for
accident
boarding,
actually on the
is
plane.
currently very, very congested.
I think there was
Once again, the departure time for the EK16
a serious
will be 3:30.
medical issue on the
Please stay
plane
with us here in the
that
lounge
came
until we
in.
make a boarding call to prevent any
So
more
that's
congestion
why there's a
at the
delay
gate.
with the flight.
Thank you.
Anyway, I'm gonna have to go soon, but yeah, it's part of a greater legacy, and that's very important for me. A legacy is very important to me, and this project came as a bit of a disruption. Actually, it was a disruption it disrupted our timeline, our entire timeline, but it was a welcome disruption. It turned out to be something of a beautiful surprise. We're very honored to work on it. So we will be working very hard on releasing new material. There's a new track we're releasing from Azerbaijan Timeless Presence in the next couple of days, so look out for it. It's a little hint. It's a folk piece. It's folk. An English rendition of a very beautiful Azerbaijani folk song. And we'll be releasing that. And working on Fez and working on the Ecstasy projects. And England is amazing, it's beautiful. I come here a lot. I'm in and out. Sometimes I make it public, sometimes I keep it private. But when I do come, I feel very much at home. Especially London, it's such an amazing city. A little bit tense at the moment. Everyone's listening to LBC, the radio station, and talking about Brexit day and night. It's an obsession of ours at the moment, but otherwise beautiful to be here, and hope to be coming back soon again. We'll be working on the Fez videos. Yeah, Salah, very smart, very good. We'll be working on the Fez videos as well, hoping to release those soon. And yes, it's all things considered. I know there's a lot of problems in the world. I know there's a lot of crises in the world, but we should try to be grateful for the moment that we're in. As I know it's easier said than done, but truly I feel we're very, very blessed. And we should be. I'm very grateful. I feel very blessed. Thank you, Selma. God bless you. Azam, Aisha, Sami Yusuf's ally. We all need allies. Sevla, all of you, you have all my love and warmest regards. Bo, God bless you. Dayan, Barakallahu fikum, Dayan, all the very best to you, Malu, Anis, Shema, Shamil, all of you. You are in my prayers, especially as I'll be traveling, you'll be in my prayers. Lots of love and best wishes to you all. I was going to actually say something before I board. Some of you, not all, some, love to present and promote my older stuff. And I honestly feel that my musical career is just starting now, actually. Because I'm making what I've dreamed of doing, really. I'm doing the stuff that I've always kind of dreamed of doing. And, you know, a lot of tracks from the Salam album and older stuff, I'm okay with it. It's part of my trajectory, my musical trajectory. I'm okay with it, but I feel as though we're only just starting, or we're starting a brand new journey, which is so exciting. You know, the journey of a music that is that has a lot of, I think, depth, and there's nothing that I've done, for example, that is similar to Shirvan Shah. And interestingly, Shirvan Shah is something that you can, you know, it's something that can cross over, you know, to an international audience, say, you know, even to Italy. Those who love world music, those who love traditional music, will be inclined to like it, or in Paris or Denmark or anywhere in Europe or in America. Whereas songs from, let's say, Salam, or I don't know, my Ummah, let's say, are more kind of identity driven, more within the kind of community, so to speak. It's community driven. It's more for the community, and not to look down at it. Astaghfirullah, it's wonderful, it had its time, but I'd really love if we could promote and talk about the new material, the newer things. And I would rather have very, very few fans, or few listeners, so to speak. Of course, I'd love to have lots of fans and lots of listeners and lots of supporters, but if I had to choose between mass-produced pop sound and easy listening material, you know, but, you know, the price would be having a huge following, as opposed to having a small following, but the following is discerning and sophisticated and art-loving and appreciative of the, you know, the history and the philosophy of the music. I would choose the latter. I'd go for the one with less. I'm very fortunate to have, by the grace of Allah, by the grace of God, to have a big following, and, you know, I'm so grateful, I'm so blessed. But I think the super listeners, or those you understand where I'm coming from the most, I think, because, you know, I'm just starting, actually. I'm starting to do the things that I truly adore and love. And, you know, Shirvan Shahs and Khurasans and the instrumentals and our songs on Ecstasy and Baraka, you know, these are the types of things that I'm drawn to, and I feel it's like a calling almost. So it would be great if we could promote those works over, you know, the earlier stuff, and I don't know whether you've been following the whole thing with Taylor Swift and her problem with her management, but what I went through was so much more traumatic and dramatic than what any of these pop stars went through. And that was that my album, a fake album full of demos, is still in the market. It's actually still being sold, believe it or not, by a record company that calls itself a religious-based record company, a faith-based record company, and that is the reality of our time. It's being sold. It's actually on YouTube, and it's just filled with ideas, sketches, demos. So it's very difficult actually to even think about it, but it's a reality. And instead of bringing it down, they're just continuing, audaciously and quite brazenly, But this is a reality. It's old. It's an old issue. I'm not too bothered by it. That's why I want to focus more on the future and the now and the future. And I'd love to kind of, honestly, just move on from that. And that's happened. It's happened by the grace of God. It's just we need to consolidate it and make it a little bit more focused and focus on the more sophisticated, more mature works. So I hope you're following the text, the anecdotes, and the descriptions and commentary on each of these pieces. It's fascinating, even for myself. It's very, very educational, fascinating. And I hope that, it would be an honor to see you all in a concert soon. I'm not tired. Who said I'm tired? Nida? I'm not tired. Don't make any allegations. Don't make any accusations. I'm good. Yes. I hope I'm just speaking softly because I'm in a lounge actually. I hope that we can. It would be lovely for us to meet. One of these days, to do a concert. I don't know, in somewhere in the world, where, if possible, we could all kind of fly in, if possible. That would be amazing. I'd love to spend time with you all. We could have a separate kind of meeting, a separate gathering, spend a couple of hours together. It might be a bit hard, but doable. Lots of love and warm regards to you all. Look out for the new single coming out. Look out for the new works. And yeah, it's a good idea. We want to release a booklet. Maddie, if you're listening or you're watching, or anyone from my team, it would be great if we could release the booklet with the album, or maybe we could release a deluxe version of the album with the booklet, or release the booklet on the website separately. Either way, you should definitely have the booklet. It's important. But also the descriptions are, beneath every track. And I hope to have a page on the album, a page on the website dedicated to the concert, and you can also have the commentary and the descriptions for each track on there. And yeah, lots of love and warm regards to you all. I'll leave this video for a couple of hours, but do keep it private. Try to keep it within the group. I'd appreciate that, so that we can have more of these. Don't share if possible. I'd be grateful if you don't share. This is an exclusive club. It's an exclusive. The whole point of it being exclusive is that we could do these things, and it's just on this platform. Bayan, God bless you. Rosa, God bless you. God bless you all. Parwar, Malu, Hilal, lots of love and warm regards to you all. It's been a pleasure. I pray for you all on my flight. Warmest regards. Fi amanillah.